Everybody.
Yeah.
Forgotten City.
Yeah.
I definitely thought this out.
Keep going.
Everybody, forget your city. Forgotten City. All right.
All
All right. We've done it.
Oh my God, we're back again. That's what I say every time I wake up in the morning.
Brothers, sisters, everybody. Hey, it's like kind of inclusive for that time. Like brothers, sisters, and then just like everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody that maybe we couldn't fit into a nice musical beat.
I think probably they weren't thinking about that and they were just thinking about filling the musical space with words. Considering the whole song is just like nothing nonsense.
Well, if they wanted to fill it with more words, they would have just put in more yeah.
I don't think that's true.
Brothers, sisters, yeah.
Because that is bad. And they wanted to make a song that sounded good. Mm-hmm. Anyways.
Everybody's saying you look cool today.
Thanks, everybody.
The earrings and the hair.
Thank you.
I do like the shorter hair. I keep telling Jacob I like the short hair on him. It looks nice.
Thank you. It's definitely weird for me to have shorter hair, but it also feels really nice.
It looks good.
Because I'm just like, I don't have to do shit. And that's really nice.
Yeah.
But I had to go pretty short to get the remainder of the blonde out. And it felt like it was time. It was on its last legs, and I was getting irritated with my hair.
Well, with the earring, it kind of looks like a little metal, like you're in the metal scene. Cause you got,
I feel like the earring brings it back around.
Yeah, it's cool because you got like the dark short hair and the kind of dark beard, and then you got the shirt and that earring. Yeah.
And I'm singing the Backstreet Boys.
Yep. Yeah.
And then people were noticing your Ava shirt.
I'm wearing an Ava shirt.
That you got, which is rad.
It's Ava. Here you go.
It's Ava.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Starring Evan Gellian.
This is the scene where all the Ava series come and mess your girl up.
Not Julia, but the girl in the anime.
Yeah, I was trying not to spoil it too hard by naming.
Yeah, well, I said the girl in the anime, so
could be any girl.
Can't get more vague than that.
Yeah.
In any case, Ava's too old to be spoiled. It's like 30 years old, 25 years old, I guess.
It's like 30 years old.
Wasn't it?
Came out when I was 2.
Isn't it like 25 years old? 20 years old? When did it come out? 90s?
I thought it was 90s.
It's probably like 20 years old. It's probably like 100 years old. 97.
That's not
what a
not
year.
20 years.
97, 2007, and 2027, where we are now.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
We're gonna play a video game today.
Which?
This game is called The Forgotten City.
What's it about? What do you do?
Forgotten City.
Oh.
Apparently it was originally a mod of something else. Mm-hmm. What was it a mod of, chat? I know it was a mod, like a really popular mod for another game, like Oblivion or something. But now it's been made into its full own game. Skyrim. It was a Skyrim mod.
Oh, that's very cool.
That is now a full game. And it's just been getting bomb-ass reviews. Everybody loves it. Everyone's psyched about it. And I'm excited to play it.
I'm always so glad when people who make these really good in-depth mods that take forever can earn money using it in some way, shape, or form. Because I'm like, you're doing all this excellent work for free.
Yeah.
Please get paid.
Which I can't imagine doing, but some people just do things because they like it, which I don't understand at all. Give me money.
Money.
I do it for money or I do not do it. As soon as I'm not recording Drawfee or doing a stream, I just sit completely still and completely silent because I don't want to do anything that doesn't get me money.
Listen, if you were going to watch TV, you could have done a reaction video.
Could have done a reaction video.
If you were going to do a hobby, could have done some hobby videos.
You could sell it. You could sell what you make.
And then you could sell what you make. Using the bathroom?
You can sell your dookie to the dookie lord.
Yep.
He buys it all.
Mm-hmm. Eating?
And you can sell your pee-pee to the pee-pee lord.
That's content. People love to watch other people eat.
People love to watch it, yeah.
Not me.
Why don't I read the subs so that we can start playing the video game? How do you feel about that?
Let's play the video game. It does feel weird that, you know, we're missing our third host today.
Our third host?
Our third host, Jamie.
Oh, Jamie, who was here for one stream?
Yeah.
Of every stream we've ever done?
Yeah.
That does feel weird, you're right.
Jamie, where are you?
It feels super weird. I want to read the subs.
Read the subs.
Please. We got 5 gift subs from Little Rad Demon, Sax Rindell subscribed, Kate Dice, Kiki D, Rainbow Tygon, Wicked Me, Unbelievable, Graham Mercy, Lavali Clan.
Oh, good.
Did a cat just scream?
Yep.
TKO Musician gave out 5 subs. Evie Hellfire, Unbelievable gave out 5 subs. Miss Maxie, Angel Tazzy, Fedorable, Jaboo Spicy Ice Cube 33, Mandy Gug, Superhuman Foods, Moruai, Mild Cat Art, Spicy Ice Cube 33, Board Librarian. Graham Mercy gave out 5 subs. Roomful of Lesbians, Roomful of Lesbian Vampires gave out 5 subs. Fozzie, Nervous Pangolin, Rudabug, Froggy Cassidy, Durkensturmner, Copper Catnip, Spartan Cork, Seismic Coin, Shiona, Echo Shadow Bug, Thunderscape 7, who gave out 5 subs. Mad Dr. Dan, The Spy Guy, Squishy Whales, Polar Void, Kermit Cowboy, Trash Decision, Dr. 10907. Nathan rated us. Thank you so much, Nathan. The Mighty Unicron, Koala Tums, Makaramba, Punk Dim, Basculus King of Serpents gave out 5 subs. Shells, Chris Vineyard, Mime Town gave out 5 subs. I love Lugigi. I love Lugigi.
Great.
Dark Dragon 2-0, Who Needs Some? The Foolish Caterpillar gave out 5 subs, and Chris Vineyard gave out 10 subs. Thank you so much. Death John, Opalicity, Makaramba, Ellafishy, Cryptdoors Creek, Anxious Aussie, Obonobo, Cool Golem, Mason Digital Yoko Hansen, Change My Name to Mess with Jacob, and Cold August.
Thank
you all very much.
You should know that when I stood up and I turned to look at the rest of the apartment, Joy locked eyes with me in the middle of the hallway and then bolted at me.
Sometimes they just like forget that we're here.
Well, then she rubbed up on my legs and then I threw a spring and then she's good now.
She has little needs, but they are needs nonetheless.
Manta Rays said made an account just to watch you two.
Whoa.
First ever stream.
Damn.
I feel so honored.
You committed. You. Thank you for making an account. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
What do you say we video game?
Let's video game.
I'm ready to play The Forgotten City. Please help us avoid spoilers. Dear content creators, that's me. As you discover this game is full of intrigue and plot twists, please give your audience a spoiler warning before sharing content from beyond the white hallway, so that interested players can fully enjoy the experience for themselves if they wish to. Sincerely, the Modern Storyteller team.
I don't understand that. I mean, that's nice. And I respect that. That's like a weird... Like, people are watching. The whole thing's a spoiler.
Yeah, but maybe
anything
there's like...
you see in the game is a spoiler.
But you think there's spoilers, then you get beyond the white hallway and you're like, wow. Now this is spoilers.
No, this is spoilers. Olive has all but one paw on my chair. Okay.
What's the settings? English, crosshairs, objective markers, quest notifications, hints, subtitles, subtitle size, subtitle background.
Oh, it's for context highlight clips and social. Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you, chat. That does make sense.
We'll put the captions on large.
Put that caption on large, please.
Video. I can adjust all of this as we need to, if we need to.
Yes.
All right, let's go. I'm ready to solve the mystery.
Someone borfing over there? Oh no, Joy just has really big eyes and her ears are going crazy. What? Don't bark into my computer like your sister.
The cats are running wild.
They're about to wrestle.
They're about to wrestle.
They're standing on either side of a box, just flicking their tails at each other.
New game. Oh, I gotta turn the freaking speaker volume on. What the heck am I thinking?
Oh my god.
This game was developed by a core team of 3 people over 4 years.
Damn.
Your support allows us to continue doing what we love, and we are deeply grateful. This is a mystery adventure with multiple endings. It rewards thoughtful conversation and exploration, not brute force. The fate of the city is in your hands. Damn, good work, 3 people. Over 4 years.
Damn.
Oh, present day. That's today.
Present day, present time.
Is she a vampire? Whoa!
Oh!
Hey, you're alive.
She was as surprised to see us as we
When
were.
I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Do you take my loose change?
Give me my loose change. What the heck?
Body type.
Hey, I have that coin.
Oh, I can be lady or melee. We'll be lady.
I have that coin, like right
Skin
there.
tone, perfect middle.
Very weird.
Player,
Tummy.
Deba.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Dibba.
I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Well, last thing Deborah remember.
I'm just picturing the game Dead by Daylight, but Dibba.
Deborah Daylight.
Dibba.
I was searching for ancient ruins,
Oh god, we've already borked to this.
which makes me an archaeologist. I was on a covert mission, which makes me a soldier.
Oh.
I was on the run from the law. 25% faster when sprinting.
That's nice.
I barely remember anything. I increased my pain threshold.
Wow, alright.
You can't kill me. I don't remember how to die.
Thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for gifting 5 tier 1 subs.
Thank you. I think I'm going to be an archaeologist.
Do it.
Deborah been studying history.
Deborah loves the ruins.
Deborah loves lurking through the ruins.
You're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear
I
this.
doubt it.
I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you.
Behind me?
Roman,
Wow, convenient.
I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't
Al.
come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what.
Oh, so you can
There's
throw
no
us
way
into
I'm
it.
leaving without him. So I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting.
You think it's
I
Weird
mean-
Al?
What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him.
Why don't you
If
go find
can do
him?
that,
I feel like anytime you
I
tell
can get
someone their
both of you back to
profession, they're like, well,
civilization
you're
on
going to
my
want to
boat.
hear about this. And I'm like,
Please?
I doubt it. Are you going to ask me if I know someone?
Listen, I got some questions.
Oh, of course. Sorry.
I just woke
don't
up
mean to be
from
pushy,
whatever
I just-
happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to know?
First things first.
I mean, Al could be dead, but sure.
What's your story, stranger?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute.
Wow.
Know what I mean?
You're not even gonna tell me your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to
My
you.
name's Deborah.
You're sending us into some ruins to find your friend Al. You could tell us your name.
Listen, if I'm gonna be helping you, I should know your name.
All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Okay, Karen.
Being a real Karen.
All those Karen memes have really ruined that name.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
get that. I get that.
Yeah, something like that. But
What do you mean
right
something
now,
like that?
I have bigger problems.
Yeah.
Finding Al.
Not the serial killer that's been on the loose, and they only know the name Karen.
Yeah. The Karen killer.
The Karen killer.
All right, who's Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought
And where
maybe
did he
you two
go?
knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
You don't know me. You don't know if I'll like him. You don't know if you like me. You don't know nothing about Deba.
You didn't ask Deba any
You didn't
questions
ask
about
Deba
Deba.
any questions about Deba. Where are
You
we?
really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river.
Deba's in Italy?
No, I'm gonna get myself some pasta.
That's not where I went to sleep. I went to sleep in Kentucky, Louisiana.
Is Italy located in Louisiana? Where's Deba?
Where's Deba? What can you tell me about the ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al.
More people washing up on shore. I've pulled a lot of you out of the water.
Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction.
I
and
don't
never
know that.
fall
I don't know where I am.
I don't know if you're an idiot. You could be.
I guess that's all the questions I have.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
All right.
All right, Deba's in.
Thank you. The entrance is just.
Deba's
past
gotta
the
go
falls
pocket
behind
some
you.
pots.
Please.
Some
hurry.
old pots.
Gotta fill my pot pockets with pot.
But
I mean
think you'll need
pots.
it more than I do.
Deba loves pots.
I got a flashlight. Use WASD to move. Don't mind. Oh.
Ugh.
We okay? We okay? What? What?
Peeky.
What? What? I'm definitely getting a little bit of
hitching.
the heebie-jeebies. Maybe we turn down the motion blur a bit. Maybe we turn the quality from epic to
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Right here.
What are you doing?
I have that coin.
What coin?
The coin that you use to pick your gender, as you do. I'll put the coin.
Alright, we'll just...
Go on without me.
I'm going to do that. As much fun as Julia searches for a coin is.
I'm doing my own archaeology.
Hold shift to sprint. Deba's a marathon runner. They call me old fast legs Deba. They call me speedy toes Deba. Al's note.
It means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city, hidden deep underground.
Whoa!
Its existence is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except in the
Well,
inscription here.
I got dropped
Reads,
under the ground.
You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place. Could an underground city have remained a secret?
I don't know where my
for
Roman
all
coin
this
went,
time?
but I did find my
People
1920s
have
French coin.
survived down there against the odds.
That's super
Seems
exciting.
There's only one way to find out.
Got
Back in an
him.
hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation,
An invitation.
a warning.
Is Al omnipotent?
Al Worth.
Al Worth. We'll find out how worth Al is.
Oh,
Who's whispering?
where'd Deba?
I'm Deba. Hello? Deb is not a fan of the decorations in here.
Deb is not a fan of the lack of light fixtures.
Strange. Oh, golden statue.
Inspect.
A young Roman woman in a pose of lamentation. Yeah, I get that. Sometimes Deborah laments too. Oh, that's quite a pose.
Oh. Just walking.
This is more of a pose of running.
Oh, just
A Roman
running.
gladiator mid-stride. What could have made a gladiator flee?
Do you know that I love this cat?
Yeah.
You know that she's also
Hello?
a pain in the ass?
Hi, buddy.
Hi, bud. He's like, whoa, 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 back up. Up, up.
Uh.
Can you look at the statues at the left? Oh, yeah. Don't. I like that some of them have statues and some of them don't. Some of them are empty.
The statues are still very gold.
Someone's been coming in and polishing them. Whoa.
Hey, what happened here?
That's what she was mid-explaining. You won't believe what happened here.
Everybody got turned into statues. Quick save! Bang!
Achoo.
A Roman military commander attempting to scramble away from something. Scramble away from whatever plant was in this potted plant planter. Potted plant planter.
Can you look up? And to your left. See that archway, how it has squares cut out of it? It's to make it lighter. Back before they had rebar, so that the arch didn't collapse under its own weight.
That's cool. I'm just messing with the settings some more.
Yeah, go for it. I'm just going to talk about arches and how they had to take... There's the Duomo. It famously has all those squares in it, and it's to make it less heavy, because if it was any heavier, it just would have collapsed, and the guy realized that before he put it up there, so he made it lighter by putting some decorations in it. Art fact! He's catching a football.
He does look like he's like, go long! I'm gonna toss it all the way up there, up the ramp. What you looking at? What's up there?
Those spooky things.
Praying for help that never came.
Wow. Looking for Al.
Don't whisper at Deba. Don't you whisper at Deba. Deba,
Don't
if you're
you.
gonna talk to Deba, you speak in your full voice.
Whisper at Deba.
My hearing's not so good no more.
Are you whispering or are you yelling? I can't really tell anymore. My hearing's gone. Oh. Oops.
Oh no.
So, he was hanged and is gold.
The golden statue of an old man wearing modern clothing. This must
Ah.
be Al, but how is that possible?
Olive wants
That's a very good question. Olive, where do you want to be right now?
your lap.
Where do you wanna be, my kitty? Where do you wanna be, my kitty?
He wants to be everywhere.
I love how in Al's like note he was so cocky too. He was like, "Oh, I found something super cool. Come find me if you dare." And now I find him and he's like, "Oh well, guess I'm dead already. It's been like an hour."
Whoops.
Inscribed stone tablet.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. Or worse.
How'd you write this?
You'll
Yeah,
suffer
how'd you
the
write
same
this,
fate I
dude?
did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles,
A lifetime?
searching for a way out. The inscription was right.
What?
There is no way back.
Up.
And here there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past.
Oh.
I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
Oh, a little pessimistic, Al.
Well, guess let's end it all now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Al said it wasn't worth it to play the video game.
Yeah, Al said maybe skip this one.
Al said, don't even go in there. You don't want to deal with all this stuff. Go do something else instead.
Whoa.
In a state of panic.
Well, I could see that.
Yeah,
I mean,
can hear you.
yeah, girl. Come on. Maybe speak up if you're wondering if people can hear you or not. Or maybe she's on Zoom.
I'm
Can you hear me?
zooming.
Is my mic working?
Oh, my
there's some
headphones weren't
people to the
plugged
right.
in.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it changed my settings.
What are you doing? As if begging the gods for mercy.
Nah.
Oh, that must be the doorway into the past we've heard so much about.
Oh, we heard it's really good.
Remains of a human. Let's go!
We heard it's like super chill in the past.
Al liked it.
Al loved it. Liked it so much he kept going in. I hate when a game tells you how to sprint. Because then I'm like, I'm gonna need to know
So
this.
you're telling me I've got to sprint. The past, huh? Relief.
Oh, what a relief.
A great circular portal and 2 women. Wonder who they could be.
Jesus and Jesus.
The 2 women? Or Jesus and Jesus?
It's the worst law firm. Called Jesus and Jesus.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, hey, bud. We saw you. You were gold.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind
Salve,
telling me
friend.
Who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Proserpina.
I'm Deborah.
I'm Devin. I got lost.
I'm Deborah and I got
I was
lost.
looking for some pasta. Some bow ties.
I'm Deborah and I got lost.
Oh, is that right? Well, just make sure you don't get lost in any other sacred places you're not supposed to be. Can't have
Alright.
you disrespecting the gods by accident, can we now?
Alright.
But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
He looks very pained.
What's your laws, bud?
Tell us.
Not laws, law.
Okay.
There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
His voice sounds very familiar.
Let's go visit the magistrate.
Follow me.
Do it.
When I first arrived, I couldn't believe
Oh,
there were
tap E to
people
follow your
living down
god.
here.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that is
As you can
so
see,
nice. Oh
we've
my
got a
god.
nice little
It's
community
playing
now.
itself.
Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing.
More games have to have this
It's the best.
mechanic. It's
But it's
legitimately
just big and dark enough to
wonderful.
get lost
Yeah.
in if you're
Oh,
not
there's a
careful.
golden woman.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your pretty new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking her to see the
You talking about
magistrate.
Deborah?
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
I would stop to talk, but
I'd stay clear of
I've
it.
I
tapped
clicked
E to follow.
Yeah, I tapped E. You understand.
It's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat.
And weed?
Hello.
One usually gets a
You got weed?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her.
For enough.
Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Hilarious. You're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What
Thank
was
you,
that?
Valerius.
What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
What's this about?
I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the Golden Rule.
Love that.
Shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
Okay.
All right, let's
Follow
go.
me.
Follow me.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way. When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10. Made us
Cool
draw
ceiling.
straws. And whoever drew the short
Is a
straw
cool
had to
ceiling.
be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective.
Oh.
We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The magistrate can explain
10
the rest.
times 10.
He's up these stairs.
100.
Ben 10. No, I think it's Ben 10.
Ben
Don't
10.
mind me. I just live here.
I literally was not talking to you.
We did not look at you once.
I was not minding you. Someone asked if I could turn on the subtitle background. So
You got it.
I can do it.
You want to talk to this lady who's like,
Hey, who are you?
oh, definitely don't talk
I
to
wish
me.
Horatius
Wow, the
would stop letting
strength in that
barbarians
arm.
here. What do
Poor.
you want?
Hey, you're the one who came at me.
What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly.
I'm in the freaking
What are you
process
doing
of
here?
that.
And why are you dressed like that?
I'm not from around here.
Deva's
Really?
lost and
I'd never have
confused.
noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs.
Cynthia,
Now,
you
remind
become a
me,
gold
why
girl.
are we
I feel
having
like
this
you're not doing the
conversation?
golden rule right now. Do you know a way out of here?
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out.
I
too.
don't
Is
know
that-
where your just went.
Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just
Mouth
leave me alone.
breathers.
Can I help? Deva has a problem.
Can I help
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared
mean, this is
from
just
a city
Harper.
with no exits and no crime?
This is just
Was she
Roman
snatched
Harper.
away by the harpies?
Well, when'd you last see her?
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
Olive is headbutting my mic, so if it's popping, I'm sorry.
She was
I
seeing
think
someone?
so, yes. But she was very careful about
Was it
keeping his
Deborah?
identity a secret, even from me.
Olive, pick a place you want to be and go there.
She can't.
Why did she keep his secret?
Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
Mystery bit.
Is it possible her lover was involved?
Was it Deva?
I don't know, but it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is, whoever he is, He's still here in the city.
I bet it's Deborah.
And people just can't help but love Deborah.
Or maybe it was Al. Al Piss.
Al Piss.
You look relaxed about your sister's disappearance.
Why? Because I'm on this couch and not pacing about.
Yeah,
the
look at
villa
how you're
wasting
laying.
energy. I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
Olive? Olive!
Something's up with our cats right now. They're being little gremlins. Olive has wedged herself on a shelf where there's no room for anything. And she doesn't want to be taken away.
She grabbed onto the strut with her hand. Like, no!
Julia got her and she grabbed with her paw around the shelf and was
Like,
clinging.
no!
Oh my god, what a
Sure.
little punk.
I had to move my Gundam. She almost destroyed my Gundam.
I think you know something you're not telling me. I'm bluffing.
Oh, you're awful. Get out of my villa and never speak to me again.
I'm sure we'll speak to you many times.
I'm not leaving your villa either. I don't owe you shit. You were an asshole to me from day one. Are you the magistrate? Hello.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am.
Are you
Finally
coming on to
alone.
Deborah?
I'm Deborah.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have.
What's wrong with Deborah's accent?
Eyes of Athena.
They're very astute.
Must be a woman of great learning.
Oh yes, great learning.
Always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
Okay.
Why is he speaking like a Dark Souls person?
It's beautiful.
Indeed. More importantly,
He needs to do more.
consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed.
No sin?
No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Yeah. That's such a funny thing to say in response to that. Yeah, I've witnessed something as extraordinary as a city without sin plenty of times. I'm not going to tell you what, but I've seen it.
Have you ever seen those jars that are both peanut butter and grape jelly?
That's pretty good too.
That's just
I've seen
nuts.
that. I've seen that.
Get a load of that.
I can't say I have, buddy.
Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
Damn.
You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it
This dude
seems
Sentius?
that day is finally here. All that matters is that
Sentius.
somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now?
Who's gonna break the
Unless
Golden
you
Rule?
And I can stop them. Our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in. And
He is a Dark Souls.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Ask away.
He has the canter of a Dark Souls,
He
so I went to
does.
look it up.
Which Dark Souls is he?
Dark Souls 3, Ludolith of Portland.
Excuse me?
Ludlith?
Oh, Ludlith. It does sound like a Dark Souls. You were absolutely right.
Yeah! Also, you should know that I turned around and Olive was sneaking up big time on the raccoon stuffed animal. And then she got a few inches away, jumped 4 paws into the air, and then bounced away on all 4s out of the room.
She's going crazy right now.
You're going crazy.
I need to know what counts as a sin.
Yeah, what counts as a sin here? Because there's a lot of sins. Minor sins, major sins.
I'll try
all
to
of
turn
them.
the dialogue up in a second, guys.
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus.
Is this guy the governor of Texas?
What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
Prospering, all 22 of us.
We're really thriving.
What's legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from. What about moral relativism, bro?
I love the different. You get like an essay for the second one, and the top one's like
Makes sense to me. Pretty good.
Devin loves it.
I mean, it makes sense to me in the context of what's going on here.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say that.
I'm glad
What you're saying makes sense to me.
I'm also
Whether
scared
or
that he's
not
gonna
I
have us
agree.
killed.
Yeah, I'm gonna be chill with you.
Blasphemy, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately,
Good.
there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a
Is
close
whispering
eye on
treasonous
them.
lies a sin? Is lying
Yeah.
a sin?
Well, we did lie already.
We did lie.
We lied to
I
the
lied
dude,
the
like,
first thing I
first
did.
sentence.
First thing I did when I got here was lie. What you mean when you said Proserpina sent me?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past.
Samurai Jack.
And when I saw you arrive in a
We gotta
flash
take down
of light
Aku.
from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
Yes I do. No,
No,
you're
I'm
right.
just ahead on the trends.
You're right, you got me.
1,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please tell me, in your time, what had become of us? Of this?
It's not good. You were all golden statues. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Have imagined it, our downfall 1,000 times, but it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
So tell me about the ritual.
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the
Oh,
ritual.
bro.
Wow.
I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
Well, I didn't really look. I'll be real.
I saw human remains. That could have been you.
That could have been you. You could hope to be remains.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
I'll do my best.
Well,
Deborah's best is as good as anyone's best.
You've got the Deborah guarantee.
Why can't you investigate?
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal.
I don't know, everyone's yelled
As
at us
for
so
me,
far.
Well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain...
How has that not earned you many friends when, like, everyone knows that the alternative is everyone dies?
Do they know this? They have to, right?
They have
they just
to.
know that there's like a rule.
Or else someone will send.
Get off on the wrong foot.
If they didn't know the punishment, someone would have sent by
Well, because
now.
the guy did this.
Yeah, so he
You know?
knew.
Well, maybe he thought that you would just die and not that everyone would be turned to gold statues. I don't know.
You got any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore?
Everything.
No.
What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
Yeah, this man's not a total idiot.
No, he's got pretty good head on his shoulders. Do you think it could be related to Scintilla's disappearance, which we learned about?
Ah, so you know about that already.
Yeah, your daughter
It's
was a real bitch about it.
Loss, of course, but that was over 3 weeks ago, and whatever happened to her, it didn't break the golden rule. So I don't think it's connected with our imminent demise. Still, if you happen to find her and return her to me, I would be eternally grateful.
How do I know you're not responsible?
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you, I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these
Never.
people have a second chance. What reason could
No.
you possibly have to suspect me of all people?
I don't know. I just met you.
Dog, we just asking.
I'm just
Everyone's
asking
a suspect.
questions.
Everyone's a suspect, all right? Until we eliminate some people.
We won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
Fair enough. I don't want to know what you really think. If I do this, will you help me get back to my own time?
Persepone's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the golden rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Sure, dog.
I think so.
Oh, we updated Mingle.
Good.
Great.
So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the golden rule?
You got it, dude.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Deborah's on your
I need
team.
you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the
So
culprit
you
is
didn't have to authorize anything
It's
then.
it's not
Come
permission.
back and
Yeah.
tell me immediately.
Get one foot in the door and then they're like, get out. You're like, yeah,
Well,
right.
you got me.
I'd start my investigation
You got Deborah.
by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Alright.
I'll get right on it.
Oh, nice. 69 meters away.
Nice. What's this? What's this? What's this?
Oh, it actually looks squishy.
All right, time to begin our investigation. Check my quest journal on my inventory. A note from Scintilla.
Scintilla.
Scintilla to Cynthius. May Jupiter, Optimus, Maximus continue to protect and guide you. Thank you for
Dom.
making me your daughter and for the lovely birthday pendant. I promise will wear it always. I feel so safe and fortunate to have you as my father and Cynthia as my sister. I sense you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month, but if you can just show them the strong and dependable man I know you to be, you will be re-elected. I'm sure of it.
Jupiter, Optimus, Maximus is Jom.
Jom!
Jom.
Alright, let's see about the audio.
I think it was just that dude that was low, wasn't it?
Well, I'm just gonna put the voices on 100.
Alright. Jom.
Oh, a Lorarium. Small household shrine.
No.
Sentius's chest. Oh!
We can steal, which is a crime, Jacob!
Shall suffer for the sins.
That's definitely louder. I did it!
Run!
I did it! Deborah made a mistake. Deborah messed up.
The guy was like,
Sentius!
whatever you do, do not sin. In fact, find the person that's going to sin and stop them, please, or else we're doomed. And Deborah was like, ooh, shinies!
Sentius!
Oh, God.
I messed up.
Deborah got confused.
I didn't think it applied to me.
Deborah thought these were Deborah's coins.
How was Deborah supposed to know?
Oh.
Oh no.
Wow, that was fast. He became Bones real
All
quick.
right, bye.
Deborah writes in her journal. All right, stealing equals
So stealing
bad.
is a sin. We can't do that. I'm back. Deborah's back.
No, it looks fine.
Hello.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
I'm Deborah, and we've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
You're Galerius. You're about to offer to take me to Sentius so we can tell him about the golden rule.
Oh, I guess how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
No problem. I have to go.
And since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Device. The heck is that?
Oh, it's a pulley. It's a zip line.
Zip line handlebar.
Yeah,
Why
because
you?
there's been ropes all over the place.
Why are you giving that to me?
The rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Thanks.
All right. See you around.
Oh, time to zip. Let's go! Yeah! It was faster. You were right. All right.
That jostled Deborah's old bones. Oh, he was in Dragon Age Inquisition. That's why I recognize his voice.
Hi, buddy.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta
we
go.
don't have to talk to what's his face.
Well, I wanna let him know that I'm on the case. We gotta work together on this. I also want to let him know that I maybe messed up.
Listen, you got some coins in there? Maybe lock those up nice and tight.
I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
I'm Deborah, and we've had this conversation before.
We have? Wait, if I understand correctly, someone is about to break the golden rule, forcing me to create a portal in time.
Yeah.
I must have entrusted you with figuring out who the culprit is. Only, I assume...
I mean, you say we.
Yeah, we failed.
Yeah, definitely we.
I don't know what happened, but...
Is that about
My dude, you're gonna have to be stronger next time, Sentius.
Yeah, I think you it seemed like you messed up. Listen, I couldn't stop it from being broken. I didn't break it.
I don't know.
But
I don't know who did
someone
it.
did.
Unfortunate, but all that matters now is that you make use of what you've learned and gathered, and do better next time. Now,
I
assume you
will.
sought me out again for a reason.
I mean, just say hi. We kinda
Yeah, I
miss
just
you.
wanted to say hi. I better get back to it.
Thank you. I'll be waiting here for news.
You got it, my dude.
Okay.
All right, so I hear there's coins in a chest over
If you're
here that you
sneaking
can
around in my
take.
possessions, you're wasting your time.
Oh.
No, I'm just looking. Does that count as you asking me to leave? Can't even look?
Oh, would that be trespassing if they ask you to leave? And then that's a sin?
Whatever are you wearing?
Talk to you again. Can I be mean to you?
I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
You're the barbarian, you rude bee.
What do you think about the golden rule?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing god who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent god would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
We're there. The Bible says that
Fair question.
angels
Did
are
you hear that?
gender non-binary.
Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing.
I feel like you're getting close
That's what I
to
thought.
breaking a rule. At least we know blasphemy doesn't break the golden rule.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behavior.
It's not that, I'll tell you that much. It's definitely real.
Oh, and I suppose I'll just have to take the word of a know-nothing barbarian who just arrived, will I?
Would a barbarian do this,
trust
and
you
then you
can
do
see
this
yourself
thing?
out.
I'm advanced, you bitch.
I'll break a rule right here. I'll inspect the produce bowl. Carrots are purple. This is pre-orange carrots. Nice vase.
Don't look
I
at her
didn't mean to
skirt.
look up her
That's
skirt.
Rude.
I was trying to see if I could interact with the statue.
The sin of one must be paid by the... No, I'm sorry!
You were being pervy.
My room. Leave before I call Horatius.
What? God.
Wait, is she walking away? She walked away.
What
Now
about
you can
this
do whatever
room?
you want.
Cosmetic jar. Powder for makeup. Brass mirror. That funky mirror. Brass mirror. Ink jar. Ceramic ink jar. I just want to read this. Today my father suggested I write a diary as a way to keep himself occupied while deal with the sudden and devastating disappearance.
She's calling.
Sneaking around in our villa.
I'm not sneaking around in the freaking villa. Calm down. God. Some people will accuse anyone of sneaking around in a villa.
Citizen,
Fear is
you know our name. It's Deba.
never a mind.
We're
He's
gonna
gotta
save
act
you.
like he doesn't, like we're not buddy-buddy.
What is it, citizen?
Were you thinking about sinning?
What do you think
what's your
about
story?
murder?
I'm a legionary of the First Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughters. Daughter, I should say.
Someone wasn't very good at their job.
Making
Yeah,
sure
only had
they're
2
all
daughters. You
right.
lost one of them.
I
You have
also
2
keep a
eyes,
register
don't you?
of new arrivals.
Keep one on each daughter. How'd you end up here?
I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing alright for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl and pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People were screaming, trampling each other. Then some Genetricum fugitive tried to take advantage
Excuse
of
me?
the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds, down towards the river. And then, nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But
So we all flowed down the river to get here.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that.
don't
Did he actually die and we're in
Send to the
purgatory or
underside.
something?
Difficulties
Purgatory.
strengthen the mind as labor does the body. That said, Scintilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit.
I would think not, since we saw Cynthia definitely become a skeleton when he had to do the ritual.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me about the magistrate?
He's one of the better commanders I've ever had, that's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that.
Everyone's faces look very good in this game.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like how they're done.
Do you know a way out of here?
I went around asking the same questions when I first arrived. Never did find a way out. But I learned how to accept my situation. To bear trials with a calm mind robs misfortune of its strength and burden. That's from Seneca the Younger, if you're interested.
In dating Seneca, I'm... Deba's busy.
Deba's busy. Deba's fine being single. Can I see the citizen register?
I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
Probably won't be it tomorrow. The citizen register. Aurelia. Claudia.
Claims to
Aurelia
no way
claims
out.
no way out. Claudia. Decius. Domitius. Dulius.
How do you get imprisoned
Equisha.
in this place? Like, if it's not a sin, you know what I mean?
He's probably trying to sin, and they were like, we got to put this dude somewhere where he can't sin.
I mean, all he has to do is, like, lie into the air.
Well, lying doesn't do it. We discovered that.
The door just whipped open.
Fabia, Galerius, Georgius, Hannibal, Horatius,
Hannibal
Kabash,
maybe died in its cistern.
Julia,
Hey! Yeah, my name's a Roman name.
Livia, Lucretia, Melililus,
Locked herself in the palace.
Navia, Octavia, Rufius,
trusted.
Cynthia, Scintilla, Cynthius, Ulpius, Virgil. Thank you.
That person was not to be trusted. Go back.
Thanks.
Of course.
What do you think about the golden rule?
Well, as I always say, it's kind of like a divine version of the practice of decimation in the Legion.
Generated.
Execute 1 in 10
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
raiding, Jenna.
is to ensure order
And thank you,
discipline
Raiders,
everyone.
for joining.
And it
For joining
works.
us, yes.
If you knew you could be executed because your brother-in-arms is planning a mutiny, well, you'd bloody well watch him like 100-eyed Argus, wouldn't you? Because your only chance of saving yourself is to stop bad things before they happen. Makes us all responsible for keeping each other in check.
It sounds like
brutal,
Minority
of course.
Report situation.
Effective.
Yeah.
The Legion wouldn't be the most formidable force in the world without it.
Are you saying you're in favor of it?
What's done is done. I was forced to execute my brothers in arms, and those memories will always visit me in my sleep. But life is harsh, and I've come to accept my lot. As with the Golden Rule, I don't have any control over it, so railing against it would be like trying to stop the seasons or the tides. As Seneca the Younger wrote, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient. For he that is so wants nothing.
Okay.
If you like,
Great.
Who are you going to vote for?
not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Cynthia.
I don't even know who else is running.
I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. See, Domitius has been going around town.
Domitius.
Domitius.
With lies, bribery, and intimidation. The man's a savage,
Isn't that sin?
but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Cynthia knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about things I can't change.
Can I help?
I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in the time between now and the election this afternoon. In any case,
Wow,
if you're interested in the
underestimating
election,
Deba.
go and have a
Deba
chat
can
with
make an
Lucia,
impact.
the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings.
Joy, what's up with your mouth? Okay. It's turned away from me.
She's sleepy. Meet
Alright.
Malleolus.
I was suffering from malleolus the other day.
Hey Horatius, how's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
Who the hell are you, pervert?
Trying to goad me into an argument. It won't work.
Why are they talking from so far away?
If the old man couldn't even keep his own daughter safe,
Hey!
I'm a
can anyone
stack!
trust him to keep us safe, eh?
Why did
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
if I find out?
Devin made one hell of an impact when she stole those coins.
Got it.
Huh. As if I'll be afraid of you, little man.
Cool gladiator outfit.
Who are you?
You look a little
Malleolus
angry in
isn't
there.
receiving visitors at the moment, it being election day.
What's your story?
Her name's Domitius. You want to get to Malleolus, you go through me.
I'll
Devin's
fight
not
you.
a fighter.
I'd like to meet Malleolus.
Are you dressed like a gladiator? Like he's cosplaying?
Probably is a gladiator.
Too bad. He's busy. Unless... No. You don't look like you could afford it.
What?
Or what?
I'm glad you asked. See, he's a busy man, and this is an important day. He'll be inside practicing his victory speech for tonight. Left me strict instructions he doesn't want to be disturbed.
It
So
feels
if you
very
wanna see
timely
him,
that
I'll
a
need
dude
something
who is
valuable in
tricking and
return.
bribing people and will definitely lead people to their doom is going to win an election, as opposed to a person who is doing his darndest to help
Yeah.
is going to lose, and then everyone's going to die.
Yep. What do you want?
Dunno. Something good.
Can get you a cool pair.
Is soliciting bribes a sin?
Bribe? That's such an ugly word. What I'm looking for is more of a tribute to me, your soon-to-be patron.
How about 100 denarii?
Os in Coolio mio. Just make it good.
Deba doesn't speak French.
How about 10 denarii?
Make up at Murde. Futuere es. Just make it good.
I'll see what I can
Just
do.
make it good.
I'll make it good! Do you know a way out of here?
When Malleolus wins the election, yeah, this place will change. You won't even want to leave. You'll see.
What about the golden rule?
I think it's gone on long enough, and Malleolus is going to put an end to it once he's elected.
Well, that's bad.
Yeah, he's really gonna fight God.
Can I help in some way? Can I help?
We've already lined up the votes he needs to win. Just stay out of our way.
Okay,
and we
we're gonna
won't
get
have a
very in your
problem.
way. Who are you going to vote for?
Who are you gonna vote for?
Malleolus, of course. If old man says his carnival
I
represents
think that
his own
Sentius
daughter,
has got a
how
few
can we
good
trust
points.
him?
I do.
Us?
Alright, bye.
Whatever. Just remember, I'll be watching.
Yeah, alright. Dude.
Let's hit the old save button and I'm just gonna walk on in here.
Should we do an ad break? Or should we keep going? Should we keep trucking?
We can do a quick ad break.
Okay.
Beep. Beep.
We're gonna do ads.
Beep. We're gonna run 3 minutes of ads and we'll be right back. Here
2
it
and 3.
goes. Bop.
I don't know where my Roman coin went. I'm upset about it. Is it
I
in
don't
this
know where
cup?
your Roman coin went either.
Oh, was it in this cup? There's coins in here.
Everyone type Roman coin in the chat to help Julia find her Roman coin.
I have some barcade coins in here.
That's close to a Roman coin.
Yeah.
Everyone's typing Roman coin, so you better find it.
I have olive in my lap.
Do you see this?
Okay. I'm looking. I'm gonna look.
Because I'm starting to think that you don't actually have a Roman
I
coin.
have a Roman coin. Don't you make me a liar.
It's starting to feel like maybe you don't have a Roman coin. Oh, now she's sneezing because she's nervous. That's how you know she's nervous, because we were catching on. She's a coin liar.
I'm not.
A real person who had a Roman coin would know exactly where it is.
I thought I knew exactly where it was.
Where you going, Joy? What? What a jump. What a leap. Joy's gonna help you find your Roman coin.
Thank you, Joy. Joy's sitting in my seat.
Joy, do you know where the Roman coin is? Joy doesn't know where the Roman coin is. We've not beaten the game yet, no, but I think we're close.
This game?
I was gonna say I'm just gonna go in and murder Malleolus, but that's definitely a sin.
I mean, yeah.
So I can't do that.
Murder a little city.
Murder's a little city. Ah. Oh, Abby asks if Jamie stole it when they were here.
Jamie?
Jamie, did you take the Roman coin? Did you see the Roman coin and you think, well, why not? Who's to know?
Me's to know.
Who's to know if I pocket a bit of a Roman coin?
Can you move? Not that you're like not helpful.
That's a sin, Jamie. Jamie sinned. Maybe the Romans came and took it back. That could be it. You don't actually have to find the Roman coin right now.
I want to find it.
Well, the ads are over, though.
Dang it.
And you've not found the Roman coin. So...
What the heck?
Our audience is getting pissed because they haven't seen a Roman coin. She found it! Oh my god. The Roman... Oh, what?
It's a French coin from 1950.
Oh, no!
I don't know what it is.
She didn't find it. She lied, which is a sin.
No!
This is a roller coaster. A Roman coaster. A false coin. Let me look at these coins. These coins don't even look like anything. They're too old. These coins are too old. Get some new coins, why don't you? Alright, I'm gonna get back to the game. Some of us are gamers.
Joy just kept getting my... Hey. Cats!
I'm going into this palace. It's locked. Let Deborah in! Deborah finds a way. Deborah will break in. Deborah's going around the back path. Any windows? Deborah's climbing the rocks. Deborah's getting on the roof. There's no sin in climbing the rocks. I checked with Jeebus. There's gotta be another way. Hup. 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 Maybe I can get in through the sewers. I don't want to fall and die. Deborah's on your back porch. Hope that's okay. What do you mean, why am I here? Octavia's chest. Note to Octavia. An anonymous friend to Octavia. I'm sorry I could not risk discussing this with you in person, but if I'm right, then you're a believer like me. You may not be able to worship openly here, but know that you're not alone. If you ever feel like you need somewhere to pray, there's a special place waiting for you deep in the caves behind the theater. Turn right at the first fork, and again at the second. Alright. Keep that in mind. I'm not gonna steal. No stealing. What's on the stove? Nothing in here. How much does this game cost? It was $24.99 on Steam.
A steal.
And I'm really enjoying it so far.
Yeah, me too.
I'm invested. Aquisha's chest.
No.
I will not steal. Deborah would never.
This game really forces you to do the opposite of all your inclinations in playing video games, which is just to like gather everything in your pockets.
Yeah, and also like I know I can't like attack anyone.
Yeah. Even
if I had a weapon, which I don't. Hup. Hello, world. All right, let's move on. See who else we have to talk to.
Who dat?
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
All right.
Why are you always saying that? Who are you?
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over.
Why are you so quiet?
I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
You know,
Turn
stuck.
the volume up a little bit there. What's your story?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy.
I don't know what any of those words mean.
What should I have done?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest,
just freaking tell me.
Thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is. So let's do it your way.
Thank you.
Just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
You got it. Thanks for wasting all of my freaking time.
Oh.
How'd you end up here?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
Walked through a time butthole.
Young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd.
Oh, like Karen, the freaking soul boatman.
Oh, God.
The freaking soul boatman. Is that what they're referencing?
Maybe.
I think I see where this is going.
You do? Well then, have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember
lots of fun.
and see if you notice any patterns.
Well, so far the pattern is the river. I'll pass.
Nah, I don't think so. I got other things to do.
Good.
Y'all got a Starbucks in here?
But please be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
What happened to Livia?
Up until a few weeks
ago,
she was a
Livia!
productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help, but she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the golden rule was too much.
Stop messing up the rug.
There is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
Since you're such a bumbling woman.
I'll find
But
whatever
that's charming.
patterns I want.
Thank you. Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
I'll get right on it.
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
This is like when you start playing Animal Crossing. We've already talked, but
What now?
I'll be
All
going
right.
now.
Alright.
I don't want to talk to
Keeping
you
an eye on
again.
things, Horatius?
Oh, drop the
As
coin.
always, priestess.
Any news about Santilla, Navia, or
Go check out what's going on up here. What's this? Bowl.
What's behind you? To your left? On the floor?
It's a bottle.
No, behind you?
Grass. Ceramic bowl.
No, to your left. What's that? It's not right.
It's a
It's
vase.
a jug. Okay. Oh, there was another zip line in point.
I'm gonna go up and I can zip line down.
Did someone just ask if we were dating? Or if we're drawfee?
I think someone asked if we're drawfee.
Oh, okay.
Hey, who are you?
I'm seeing a lot of Jason.
Jason!
Hello, sir.
Name's Rufus.
Damn.
Better watch your step.
You got an intense
What
gaze.
the? He's threatening us already?
Hey, Rufius, what's your story?
Can't talk long, but to stay sharp. But families from Seleucia on Tigris, Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions, the 6th.
I thought he said join Luigi's.
Ironclads.
You even joined Luigi's. The 6th Battalion of Luigi's. How did you end up here?
Same way as everyone else.
Why are you wearing your legionary armor?
Because we're all in great danger. Is it not obvious?
Why don't you have a weapon?
The magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
You're not much of a talker, are you?
If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
What are you dealing with, bud?
None of your business. Den Treute jetzt am kommenden Schule.
Okay.
Alright.
If we
You know,
have to.
we're gonna tackle that toxic masculinity another time.
Do you know a way out of here?
If I did, do you think we'd be having this conversation?
Alright. Relax now.
What do you think about the
Do
golden
a stretch,
rule?
take a breath.
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
I get that. I get that. I get that. Feel that. 2020 mood.
I've lived through a pandemic. I know the feeling. I've lived through a pandemic. This
Yes.
game is too recent.
Too recent.
Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. While we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
What do you think is coming?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
I think
enough.
you're right.
Yeah.
Of course I am.
Good to be confident in yourself, Rufius.
Who are you gonna vote for?
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin.
Damn, everyone's really harping on this, like,
Us.
can't even protect your daughter? How can you protect the city? It's like, those are two different things.
Like, his daughter has a will of her own. Maybe she often went somewhere.
It'd be like if someone was the president and their daughter got in a car accident and died. And everyone's like, well, how can you run the country if you couldn't even run your daughter?
Oh, you mean like what they do to Biden with his son?
Yes. Like, this, you see, these aren't the same things.
These aren't the same thing. That person
The two
has
things are unrelated.
a whole life where they get to choose things with their brain.
Is there anything I can do to change that?
No.
Okay, bye.
Whatever.
Whatever. Oh, so he hates the statues, but he is... Oh. She was talking to you. She's in there.
Well, I get whispers when I walk by a lot of them.
So they're still stuck in there. Oh, that sucks.
Someone asked if I could turn the ambience down. We'll try that. Eventually we'll get it all dialed in.
Someone said, I wanna, how can you run the country if you can't even run your daughter on a t-shirt?
Maybe make it a little lower. Put it at 50. 50.
You can inspect the fountain. Maybe there's coins in there. No.
Where could the water be coming from?
Okay, actually, legitimate question. Oh, it can be filtered through the rocks.
Yeah, I mean, there's like a whole lot of rock. Hey!
Back up.
Stay away from me. Yeah, I feel like Rupius is just straight talking.
Yeah, gotta appreciate Rupius. Oh.
Oh, what's going on here?
Seek a bow.
Seek a bow. Note from...
Oh. Someone fighting in there?
Note from Navia. I'm locking myself in. Don't try to follow me. Nothing good will come of it.
Right.
Interesting. Find a way into the palace.
And find a bow. That's... Well, there was a box to the left. Is there anything in that box? In that chest? Oh, we can take it. It's not stealing.
I got fletched arrows.
The assassin's
bow.
Is it like over here somewhere? You have it? Is it up your skirt?
I have a flashlight.
Everyone who's like, you can't be from 2,000 years in the future, and we're just like, what?
What about this?
Seek a bow. Okay.
All right. Just gonna keep walking around.
Yeah.
10 gifted subs from Asbestos Party. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're just gonna take a little trip around the back side of the palace.
Ooh, what are they saying? Statues are talking again. What you two gotta say? I mean, you all do, really.
Hey!
Hey, money we can actually take.
Free money.
Anything? Yeah. No?
Doesn't look like I can get up into the palace from here. But what if I...
You go over there, it's an invisible wall.
Let Deborah go!
Deborah's got hops!
Deborah's got hops!
It's the wind.
Can I zip line up? Hup! Turns out you can't zip line up. For obvious reasons. Hello. Nothing?
So I just like, don't. Maybe don't. Hey.
Okay, could you
don't.
not, Deba?
Oh, big
Oh,
boulder.
nice rock.
Real Sisyphusian.
He's just
Just-
like
just a
fingertip.
fingy touch.
Yeah, fingertip touch. What's this place up here? Oh, hello.
Oh, hey, you're an actual
Salve,
woman.
friend.
Ah.
Salve, friend. I'm Octavia. Welcome
My-
to life.
my
Sorry,
head-
you were moving too fast.
My head couldn't keep up.
Deborah kept looking at the breast. I'm sorry.
That's Deborah's bad.
Deborah's neck doesn't move so quick anymore.
I'm feeling a bit on edge, to be honest with you.
I'll be real.
That's good,
Bet
in
on
a
edge.
sense. If you're not on edge, you've not been paying attention.
Whoa.
But on the bright side, once you've
Put
been
that
here
in a
few
song.
months, it's...
Who said that,
well,
Linkin Park?
It's slightly less terrifying anyway.
If you're
We've
not
all
on
been
edge,
where
you're
you
not
are
paying
now.
attention.
I remember when I first arrived. I used to lay awake at night contemplating the big questions. Why am I
Debo was
here?
looking at
Is there a
Debuba.
way out? What is the golden rule, and who or what is responsible for it? I still don't have any of the answers, I'm afraid. I don't think anybody does. But I'm happy to share with you what I've learned.
Thank you. You're so nice.
You're the nicest person we've met so far.
What's your
Here
story?
in this place, the magistrate has me earning my keep by cleaning and pruning the gardens. It's not quite how I expected my life to go. I used to live in a lovely villa on the banks of the Tiber. I was even betrothed to a handsome young man from a prominent family. But long hours of menial labor for the good of the community has its own charms too, I suppose.
You being sarcastic? How'd you end up here?
Oh, much the same way as many of the others. When the fires came to Rome 7 months ago, my family and I fled for the Tiber, hoping to escape on a barge. We were among the fortunate ones with enough coins for passage, but unfortunately, there were a lot of desperate people. And they boarded before we could depart. A scuffle broke out, and I was pushed overboard. The last thing I remember was the water, rising up to hit my cheekbone. I woke up by the river, near that shrine, and stumbled across this place.
I am sorry to hear that.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure it's all part of God's plan for me.
I'm also sure of that.
Yep.
Definitely. Let's hope so.
If you like.
Do you know a way out of here?
You're just
I'm
asking
afraid
everyone.
not. Although, I did once hear someone gossiping down at Aurelia's tavern about a possible way out. I don't put a lot of stock in such rumors, but if you're desperate and wealthy, you could look into it.
I just came
suppose.
upon some
If that doesn't
funds.
work, then I suppose we're all stuck here until the gods decide our fate. I hope it works
I heard
out.
that slip up. You're thinking about Jeebus.
Are they all from like different times?
Could be.
And then they all just collided
Many
here and
shall
think they're
suffer
Roman?
for the sins of the one. I think about those words a lot. I'd like to think that if we all love our neighbors as ourselves and do to them as we'd have them do to us, then we'll all be fine.
That's
But
the
on
golden
other
rule,
hand,
girl!
I was always taught the intent of man's heart is evil from his youth, and that all of us are born with a tendency towards sin. And that's where I get stuck. Is it true? Are we born with a tendency towards sin?
Ascendancy, if you will. I think people are fundamentally good. I actually think people are fundamentally neutral.
You don't think
But that's not an option I
a
have to
little
say
naive?
here.
I suppose you've never seen what I've seen. Innocent men and women, torn apart in arenas while thousands of Romans look on and cheer.
Fair point.
Fair point.
Maybe you're
If
right.
that's true, then sooner or later, things are going to end badly for all of us down here. Unless, of course, there's some kind of divine intervention.
Oh, there's gonna be some intervention, all right. Deborah's here.
I wish I shared your faith.
So you're a Christian.
Please keep that to yourself. I know you're not from around here, but things are very difficult for us.
Well, Nero's not here.
There
It's
was
all
a
good.
terrible fire in Rome last year, and our emperor decided to make us his scapegoats.
All right, Nero confirmed.
There were
Nero confirmed for Smash.
Nero confirmed for Smash.
horrible.
Your secret's safe with me.
You got it.
Oh, thank you. You have no idea how much I appreciate that.
Goodbye.
All right, well, it was lovely to meet you.
Well, anyway,
I look
cool.
forward to
Well,
getting to know you better over the coming months. And if you ever...
I can't believe this is how it ends.
whoa,
Dude.
whoa,
Oh, no.
Dude.
whoa.
Hey.
No,
Whoa.
no, 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 no.
Can you go
Orpheus,
intervene?
What are you doing? Get back from there. If you lose
Don't
your
you do it,
balance,
dude.
You'll fall.
That's the idea.
No, it's
Ulpius,
not.
no.
Why?
Ulpius.
Why would you want that?
Why do you think I'm stuck for the rest of my life working for a man who
This
treats
one's
me
definitely
like
gonna
an
be a sin if you do it.
I know things are hard for you.
Suicide's a
right now.
sin. Don't do
They're
it.
hard for all of us. We're all in this together, Ulpius. Please just think this through. If you do this, It could be the sin that seals all of our fates. Is that what you want?
I'm sorry, but I just don't care anymore.
Ulpius?
Please,
Ulpius.
help him. If he goes through with it, it could be the end for us all.
Alright, I gotta stop him.
I don't know what to do. I've never had to deal with this sort of thing. Please, you need to talk to him.
Where's my mouse?
Alt tab.
There it is.
Okay.
Thank you. And please, choose your words carefully.
I'll try. I don't know. Go on then. Ulpius, can we talk?
Let me guess. You're going to lecture me on how suicide is a crime against the
I don't care about that.
We don't really care about crimes. We care about sins. We're kind of the sin police.
I was just gonna ask you what's wrong.
I screwed up my life. That's what's wrong. I borrowed money, and when I couldn't pay it back, I wound up in debt bondage.
Well,
I'll be stuck slaving away for that Culus Cumulatis Malleolus for the rest of
oh,
my
Malleolus, no.
I'm out. Wherever you are. Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
He was the man.
Yes, no.
Oh.
Well, time to run.
So next time I can mention Scintilla.
I can't believe he went through with it. Oh Lord. That poor lamb.
Did his suicide not break the golden rule?
What does that mean?
Well, I suppose it means suicide isn't a sin under the golden
Or maybe
rule.
he's just not dead yet.
So I guess that means whichever god is responsible for it. It isn't mine.
Well, that's comforting.
What happens now?
I'll have to let everyone know what happened. And I guess Malleolus will have to clean up the mess in his villa. It's of his own making, after all. And I'd best pray for poor Ulpius.
Can we look at his bod? Jump.
Oh, I don't want to jump.
The lady said to jump. I'm curious. Well, we do have a lot of stuff on us.
I could quick save.
Yeah, quick save. Saving.
Here we go! Oh.
Thank you. I am delighted and
Is that Malleolus?
elected your...
Whoa.
That's Malleolus. You can jump in. Where'd the fucking guy go?
And now...
Oh, he turned to bones already.
That's not him, right?
So I think he broke the floor.
Oh, did he break through the floor?
Yeah, I think that's how we get entry.
And then this dude just kept doing his speech?
Oh, he said he didn't give a shit.
You will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. And, yes, no more shall you walk on,
Hello.
Did you just leap into my villa from the balcony 100 feet above?
Maybe.
That was either extremely reckless or impressively clever. Well, why have you risked life and limb to see me?
We heard a whisper to jump. What's your story?
What's your story?
I'm Malleolus, and if it wasn't for this interruption, I'd be practicing my victory speech for the election later today.
What will you do if you win?
I'm glad you asked. I'll finally restore freedom to this city, just as I've been promising. These good people have suffered long enough under Sentius's tyranny.
How will you do that?
By declaring there's no such thing as the golden
Oh,
rule.
good.
Nice, that'll do it.
Good, that'll do it. That'll protect everyone.
Frighten us into submission. Wait, don't tell me you've fallen victim to that monstrous
All they have
lie?
to do is take horse goop. And the golden rule can't hurt them.
I'm just going to make sins illegal. We'll just wipe it out from this town.
What makes you sure it's not real?
The person making a claim bears the onus of proving that claim. Can you do that? Can you prove the golden rule is real?
There's golden people like everywhere, dog. But alright.
The golden rule is definitely real.
Nonsense. There's no way you can prove that. If it was real and you'd seen someone break it, then you'd be dead already.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I can show you my flashlight. I'm from the future.
Yeah, can you just believe me that I'm reliving the same day over and over again?
What? Oh, I see what's happening here.
I can't wait to talk to him
Another
again.
Poor, vulnerable soul taken in by Sentius's machinations. He won't get away with this much longer.
I'm so frustrated talking to this man.
What would it take to prove to you it's real? Books, notes?
Surely, you're not one of those people who believes everything you read.
I've done research!
A lie could be
I've done
transformed into the truth
research!
by the simple act of writing it down.
Come on, bro.
BlazeItNews.com says it ain't real.
Isn't it good?
Since they're not mainstream, they're the real news
I
reporters.
disagree. I'll be guided by what is best for the city's people, and that means giving them the freedom to do as they wish.
Wow. This is really hitting the nail on the dang head.
Yeah.
Alright, well, nothing I say is gonna convince you.
True.
I'm gonna let people do what they want by making sin the most legal thing, and if you make sin illegal, then you're gonna hear it from me. What did Joy just do?
I don't know. Do you know a way out of here?
I'm afraid not. We're stuck down here together, for better or worse. We're all going to have to make the best of it.
What do you think about the Golden Rule? Well, I know what you think.
You mean the children's fable, exploited by Sentius to scare us all into doing what he wants?
Okay,
I
bye.
trust you can see yourself
Hey!
out.
This guy
Through
sucks!
the door this time. There's a key just beside it.
I'm gonna take a peek around if you don't mind. I'm not even trespassing.
I'm kind of trespassing by the fact that we jumped into it.
I just got lost. That's like the same statue as that other one. You're telling me there's identical twins who are both sobbing?
I think it was the person behind that locked door that's sobbing.
I think it was the statue.
Okay.
No, you might be right.
Could be
though.
right.
If I get the key, can I open the door up there?
Try it. What the heck? Oh!
It's a spring!
You brought me a spray.
What's going on in here? Oh, the key.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and
Just gonna hit the save. Go see if I can't unlock the sad door. Wow, she got you.
And now I make this
Oh, I can unlock the sad door. What's up, sad lady? Your makeup's running.
Supposed to be in here.
Can we talk?
Talk. What business could you possibly have with me?
Why are you locked in this room?
My marital affairs are no concern of
Oh,
yours.
damn, you're doing
Thank
some
you
marital
very
shit. I'm
much.
sorry. I didn't realize. What's your story?
I think a better question is, why am I being interrogated by a stranger who just barged into my villa? I have quite enough marriage trouble already, without having to explain to my husband why I'm receiving strange women in private.
Receiving strange women in private? It's just called hanging out with your friend Deba. Do you know a way out of here?
Preferably the way you came in, by which I mean, please leave.
What do you think about the Golden Rule?
I think it's about to be broken if you don't hurry up and leave.
Who's this lady?
She's mad at me.
Oh.
Finally. This is
Wow,
outrageous.
she sucks.
She was mad because I unlocked the door to her crying room.
Oh, so it was her crying.
Oh, what's in here? A lot of money!
We should really just like steal so he can see that it's real in this one go around.
I can save and then reload.
No, it's okay. I don't think he'll believe it, and even when he sees it, is.
But I want to see what happens. Get ready for loud voice.
Get ready for loud voice.
Before I...
The many shall suffer.
Ooh, that statue came to life and shot the woman.
I gotta go find Malleolus. Where is he? Where did he go?
Did he leave?
Dang it.
Oh, that's him. Down. To the right.
Oh, that's him?
I believe so.
He got golded already? Ow.
Oh, you got shot.
Ow. I got pole strats. What are you gonna do? Deborah lives forever. You can't hit what you can't see. Just gonna reload. He had some dialogue about it being real. I saw the subtitle.
Ah, nice. Good.
All right, well, bye.
Don't worry, he'll have the best doctors and best treatment so that he
For
can...
being turned to gold.
Yeah, and then he'll say that is still not real. And that was for babies.
Get the heck out of here.
Let's get out of here. Let's find ourselves a boat.
Oh wait, I have like some leads to follow here.
Yeah.
Let's check out Dying Gasp. See what's
Okay.
distressing Lucretia.
I mean, there could be a hole.
Boy, how did you get in there, you cheeky little stirkers? If I
Yeah,
copy
whatever.
anything from
Bye.
Mario,
I will help you.
Thank you.
Alright. Whatever you want.
You coming for me? No?
Nope.
Where are you going?
She's like, ah, it's just Deborah.
Where are you running to?
Is there a boat here that we can take?
Hey.
She leading us somewhere?
Oh, it's Octavia. She's still running around because that guy jumped off the thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough.
We'll get a chance to save that guy. Don't you worry. Who are you?
Stranger?
You look
Hey,
busy?
Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
A bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself
Where's the
against someone
person he's
else with a
talking
weapon?
to?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
Oh, there they are.
That's why
Oh, way over there.
first before someone else beats
Are
me
they
to
supposed to be
it.
French? What's happening? Hey!
Everyone talks from so far away.
Where you going, bud?
Nowhere fast.
Ah,
All right, Ken.
new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community.
German?
My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil.
What's your full name?
What's your story?
Well, I'm an architect. Or at least I was back in Rome. That's probably too grandiose a term to describe what I do here. Help out with repairs and try to stop old buildings from collapsing on people, that kind of thing. But you probably don't want to hear about the ingenious architecture or mysterious history of this place.
Tell me about the architecture.
Tell me about the history.
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Some of these shrines were constructed hundreds of years ago, which means Romans have been arriving here for at least that long. But there's one thing that puzzles me. The oldest shrine in this avenue isn't Roman at all. It's Greek.
Aha.
Is he like Belgian? What's going on with this
What
accent?
does that mean?
I'm not sure. It could mean that the Romans who first started building here were just copying Greek architecture, which they do all the time.
Oh.
Or it could mean that there were Greeks living and worshipping here before the Romans arrived. Which begs the interesting question, who really built this place? And could it be far older than any of us imagine? If only there was a way we could talk to the people who came here before
They're
us.
whispering at me.
The stories they could tell.
Someone said I'm French and this is 100% a French accent. It 100% is not a French accent.
Maybe it's from a weird part of France.
Maybe Eastern France, where my
Gladly.
cousins are from?
Personally, my favorite thing about this place is the aqueducts. Those series of adjoining arches. They're an ingenious feat of Roman engineering with a very practical purpose. They take fresh water coming from outside the city and distribute it all across the chasm. It's funneled below the palace.
Could be
and
Belgian.
into a cistern beneath the great temple.
Doesn't really sound
Some
Belgian.
of it flows down into another cistern beneath the villas. And the rest is funneled to the shrine of Proserpina, where it fills the lake and allows us to fish and farm.
If they bring water into the city, could we use them to escape?
Hey, not so loud. Just talking about that could anger the gods for all we know.
Why?
I'm not saying it's impossible, but you'd have to find a way inside somehow. Just, please, try to be a bit more discreet about it.
Boom, boom.
Kabong, kabong. Tell me about the temple on the bluff.
You mean the Great Temple? This one's a bit of a mystery. Given the way it's positioned so prominently, looking down on us, it's clear that whoever built it felt it was the most important temple in the city. Unfortunately, someone else went out of their way to keep its purpose a mystery. You see, usually a temple is dedicated to a particular god, like Proserpina or Diana or Apollo. Usually, that god is obvious. But in this case, it's unknown.
Who's the
There's
god?
an obelisk out the front, which probably used to bear the name of this unknown god. But it appears some barbarian defaced it. And of course we can't get inside because it's locked up tighter than the Temple of Saturn in Rome. And that contains the treasury.
The voice actor
So
is
we're all
German.
left wondering, which god is that temple dedicated to?
Solve it.
And
Solve
could
it.
be the one responsible for the golden rule? Unless somebody figures out a way inside, I suppose we'll never know.
Alright, let's talk about
That's a
something
lot
else.
of good
dude.
information Virgil had for us.
Yeah, thanks, Virgil.
Of course.
Considering we didn't see you somehow the first time around.
Do you know a way out of here?
You wouldn't believe how often the new ones ask that question. But I'd tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. There are much worse places to live out your days. You might have a few sleepless nights thinking about the golden rule, but once you get used to the fear, knowing that a single slip-up could cost you everything, it's not too bad. Nothing new to me, anyway.
What do you mean?
Oh, I just mean I grew up in the Batavi tribe, far to the north in Novio Magus, and learned to expect a bit of hostility.
I don't know what that
They
means.
aren't nearly as tolerant as the Romans.
Okay.
What do you think about the golden rule?
Some people say it's divine, the work of a god, but I'm not so sure. It just seems so flawed to me. Like it's distinctly human. I mean, once you've been here long enough, you'll notice people doing things that just seem so wrong to you. But this so-called god doesn't seem to care, which means one of two things. Either you don't know the difference between right and wrong, or this unknown god doesn't. And I'm pretty sure I know the difference. Do you?
This guy is the only man in this town with a brain. The only person in this town with a brain.
Yeah, pretty much. I think so, yes.
Then I hope you'll agree that there are only two ways of dealing with unfair rulers. The first is to leave. The second is to remove the ruler from power. And it seems leaving may not be an option.
How do you remove a god from power?
Good question. It's best if I say no more, but I hope you'll give it some thought.
Virgil, you're up to some shit.
Yeah, really. He's like dethroned
You got
God.
some- yeah, he's like, what if we got rid of God? What does the graffiti mean?
Oh, it means someone thinks I'm a sinner, and that I'm going to break the golden rule.
Why does someone think that?
Look, I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my
I see.
preference for male company.
Virgil, I would never report you in a million years.
Virgil, we got some wild shit on our hands. That's not even on my scale. of
Virgil,
wild.
you're the gay genius this town needs.
We need you.
We need you.
And
I
when
see.
you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Novio Magus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say,
Damn,
since I'm now
Virgil.
living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
Sorry to hear that.
I am sorry to hear
Nice
that.
of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am.
Virgil
Or at
really
least
said
I
be gay,
thought that
dethrone
was the
God.
case.
Yeah.
It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti.
Is it love notes?
I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too.
Are they cute
The
notes?
strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this person.
Not be interested in
If I
them.
had to guess,
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably one of those cultists.
What?
What cultists?
Who are the cultists?
Strange bunch. They insist there's only one God.
Oh, it's the Christians.
Oh no!
It's the Christians. No.
Christians, no!
If there are any of them here, they won't admit it. Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is if these threats keep escalating,
What?
eventually my
fall?
secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
I'm gonna look into it for you, Virgil.
What? Really?
Being gay wasn't
I didn't expect that.
a crime
But
in the
thanks.
Bible until the
It's always a
40s
pleasure to meet someone so
retranslated
selfless.
it into some
I'm
BS.
glad you arrived when you did.
But, you know.
I'd start by figuring out who the cultists are. Or maybe ask around among the merchants here. Someone who lives or works in the forum must have seen something. But if you find them, please don't hurt or humiliate them. I suspect they're just confused.
Damn, Virgil. I'm gonna get right
Come
on
back
it.
and let me know what you find.
We're gonna kill them, and then we're gonna have to reset the timeline.
You just keep walking into
And we'll
this.
kill 'em again.
You just keep
You
doing
just
your
keep
high
on
steps.
walking, my dude.
Get your steps in, Virgil. You just levitate all you want in your little hutch that you live in.
You just keep on existing in there.
I realized that
What's that?
I think I have the compressor
Oh.
on. Oh no, it's not on.
It's not on.
Okay.
You
That's good. I was wondering why, because like the birds are loud, but I was
Yeah,
like
they are.
they'd be even louder if I have the compressor on.
He watches through their eyes. Whose
So
eyes?
who's the stranger here? Are you harassing Virgil?
Oi!
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land.
An Italian fella.
Greetings, I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I. And I must say, my sartorial friend, your clothing is most extraordinary.
Thank
Leather
you.
boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail?
You'd never believe me if I told you.
And now you have me more intrigued than before. But since it appears you do not wish to share, I will wait until we are better friends.
Alright.
We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
What do you want, Georgius?
What's your
My
story?
story? How kind of you to ask.
Liv, don't
I am
step
a
on the
tailor and
keyboard.
run the humble shop in the forum.
Why set up a tailor shop here?
You mean to say, with all the turmoil and terror of the Golden Rule, and so few customers, why bother setting shop at all?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it is precisely because of the Golden Rule that I wish to remind my friends of the importance of looking one's best.
Yeah, look your best, Georgius.
The more of our customs we preserve down here,
If you're gonna be
the more we
preserved in
can
gold
preserve
forever,
a
you might
semblance
as well
of
look good.
normality, the better our chances of keeping our heads. Don't you agree?
Fair enough. How'd you end up
A
here?
good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself.
Why don't you tell me what you do remember? Bet it
I
involves a
remember
river.
I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and drowning in coin, I decided to celebrate my success. I rented a prestigious villa by the Tiber, invited over a few select friends, and we began making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none of that compares to this. This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa.
So you floated down the Tiber.
Indeed. I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat.
That's not how that works.
In any case, it seems I'd been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger. I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am.
Like us.
I've got the common thread. It's the river.
Anything you like.
Do you know a way out of here?
Not so loud. What are you playing at?
Did I say the wrong thing?
Have you not been told about the last attempt?
The last attempt.
Oh, then I suppose this duty falls to me. It is a long story.
Why don't you tell me?
Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far. But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out.
Fair.
Okay, I can do that.
Why hasn't anyone done that yet?
They have. I am getting to that. There was an attempt made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, they heard a godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place. And so
But maybe something else was going on at the same time. Have we checked with all the sins that were being committed at that time?
Yeah, maybe someone... Well, if someone sinned, it would have been over for everyone. What do you think about the golden rule?
Ah, yes. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is how our gods operate.
Why do you say that?
Have you not heard the tale of the god Hades? He was the first to learn this dreadful lesson when he abducted Persephone.
Yeah, I played
and
Hades.
Here in the underworld. When Demeter, the mother of Persephone, learned of this, she did not punish Hades, the guilty one. Instead, she changed the climate of Earth so that it became hot and dry. Nothing grew. The grain turned to empty husks and the rivers dried up. Innocent people died by the tens of thousands until at last the other gods were forced to act, lest they have no worshippers left. So yes, we know this rule. This has always been the case. The golden rule has merely brought it into focus.
What can we do about it?
If we are to survive, I say we must each keep the simple wisdom of Thales of Miletus, first of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, avoid doing what you would blame others for doing.
Sounds simple enough.
It does, doesn't it? But it is not enough for us to do this alone. For even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough. Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people can be undone in the blink of an eye by a single selfish act.
I know, I've seen it happen. I did it. I did the selfish act.
I mean, totally not me.
Loss, my friend. But on a lighter note, I will say one thing for the golden rule. For all their grim and haunting poses, these golden statues do make magnificent models for my clothing, do they not?
Did you ever go to the bodies exhibit?
No.
When they had merch. Oh!
What the fuck is wrong with her?
She hit me in the head with her hip.
I really just want to finish this conversation so we can end the stream.
That, my friend, is quite the dilemma. But after some reflection, I'm leaning toward voting for Malone.
She's so
I
stupid.
do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius if I voted the wrong way. Nothing comes to my mind, my friend.
Who's threatening Virgil? This is my main task right now.
This is troubling, is it not? I'm afraid I have no idea. It is ridiculous, though. Virgil is a fine man. But my young friend Fabia confided in me that she saw someone leaving graffiti on his shop front last night. Perhaps you should ask her about it.
Alright, yeah.
I'll be going now. Georgius, you're a good dude.
You're a good dude, Georgius.
Everyone on this street, pretty chill.
Pretty chill. All the merchants, chill.
Gonna save the game. New save.
Our cats are waiting for us.
And that's gonna be the end of the stream. Our cats are going crazy, so we
They're
better play with them.
sitting on either side of the carpet right now.
Thanks everyone for hanging out and watching. I'll probably keep playing this.
Yeah, I'm
next
really,
week,
really enjoying it.
I'm really digging it so far. I want to find out what happens, so tune in next week for more.
Yeah.
And we will see you later.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.